last week. If there's a motion to adopt those, we'll entertain that.
Motion approved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Minutes are adopted. Under old business, item number 1, Mr. Holmes, resolution authorizing payment to USI Insurance.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Committee will likely recall this is one I asked the committee to table last week because we had some questions and we weren't able to fully nail down exactly what led to the increase. This is increasing from $64.35 last year to $84.96 this year. Once we dug in a little bit, met with Chief and talked to Rick at USI, we are increasing our estimated number of home visits. So the amount of time his EMTs are in someone's home from approximately 700 a year to 1,000 a year. And so that 42% increase in home visits has led to the increase in premium, which is actually only a 31% increase. There's no actual rate increase, and if we'd have done apples to apples, we would have been exactly where we were last year.
Thank you. I appreciate you checking that out. Chief, why the jump in home visits?
Service demand on EMS prevention. They're getting more and more referrals from not only our crews when they respond, if it's something to help reduce a 911 call, say it's someone that continuously calls 911, our crews will recommend the EMS prevention. EMS prevention will make contact with them and see what kind of things they can do to help offer. That was the whole pretense of why EMS prevention came about, was to reduce the number of low acuity 911 calls.
Okay. Gentlemen, any other questions, comments?
You guys, Scott or Chief, you guys are comfortable with this insurance and where we are with all this now, correct?
Yes, sir, and I'm very comfortable with the answers we got, and this for $8,000, the amount of wear and tear and runs on our ambulances and fire trucks, we probably pay that over tenfold.
Definitely.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item is approved. Under new business, item number 2, approval of disbursement from District 1 improvement funds.
Yes, sir.
Councilman Wilson.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chair, I would like to give to the TCTA school, also the Ivy Foundation, $1,000. The Boys and Girls Club has been coming with their capital campaign. They give $500. And on last year, we supported the Johnny Shine's Music Festival for $500. I would like to do that again this year.
Okay. And so what's the total?
The total will be $2,600. Scott, Carly, isn't that right? 2,600. I don't.
Ms. Standard.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
The TCTA, did that make it the substitute email? The TCTA?
I have not received.
No, I have to ask because I don't think the items are broken down on here, so I don't know.
It's the 2 at the bottom on the list. So all of the
Right.
ones that are under request or have been paid out will be on these slides. And so the
Right.
ones that are being requested
The
by
Ivy
Mr. Wilson
Foundation.
now are going to be the Johnny Shine's Music Festival at 500 and the Ivy Foundation for 1,000.
Right.
Okay, Mr. Holmes from OCA, is there anything we need to know about these requested amounts?
No, sir. These are actually organizations we've vetted before, which obviously makes our job a little easier, and probably also means that ANF has the tax documents they need to make payments.
All right. Ms. Holmes,
Motion approved.
second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Item is approved. Number 2, authorization for police chief to execute sub-grant agreement with Aaliyah for the ICAC program.
Yes,
Total
sir. Good afternoon,
$10,000.
Council.
Good afternoon.
This is a yearly grant that we get. It's a no-match grant for $10,000 from Aaliyah. It's Internet Crimes Against Children. We use equipment and to run our operations, offsetting this money.
Okay. Any questions, gentlemen?
So moved.
Motion. Second.
Thank you.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Item is approved. Ms. Standridge, general fund budget revision number 19.
Yes, good afternoon, council.
Good afternoon.
This item has this budget revision has two items related to it. The first one is going to be for the Internet Crimes Against Children grant that the chief just briefed you on. It is budgeting the revenue for $10,000 and then also increasing their expenditures for $10,000 through the department to be able to execute the grant requirements. The second item within this budget revision is for TPD to use their LESO funds, which is, I'll do a quick recap. LESO funds are acquired through equipment that is received from military surplus. We then use it for a time being. We then sell it off through auction. Any amount of auction proceeds we will keep and segregate, and we call those LESO funds. And so those funds are then required to be reinvested within our public safety department. And for this specific request, the police department is requesting to use $7,116.90 for some office furniture within their criminal investigations division.
Okay. Gentlemen, any questions, comments?
Motion approved.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Item is approved. Let's see, while you're up there, item number 5, 2019B, budget revision number 4.
Yes, sir. This item is a request from the Water and Sewer Department to purchase a dump truck for the Ed Love plant. The total amount is $139,870. We are proposing to use that through the 2019 B funding.
And how close are we getting to exhausting whatever's left in there?
That really should be, except for certain possible upcoming project closeouts, so that should be it.
Okay.
This is going to be the majority of the funding left over.
All right.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item is approved. Item number 6, water and sewer budget revision number 2.
This is a budget revision to both book insurance proceeds and then for the water and sewer department to use the insurance proceeds to be able to purchase a replacement truck also for Ed Love.
Okay. What happened, Kimberly?
You wrecked on Blackburn Parkway, totaled it out.
Okay. And the proceeds almost cover a new one?
Yes, sir. So the insurance proceeds total amount is $53,813, and then we would use another $10,000 to be able to get up to what she needs for almost $65,000 for a new truck.
Okay.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item is approved. Item number 7 was continuation of capital project recommendation discussions. To my knowledge, there's only 3 items left. There's the Ash Street and Eastover, which Mr. Gardner, the city engineer, asked if we would hold that until he gets back. We will. And then there's the facade improvement, which I've asked that go to admin and policy first so that we can get some guidance on how that will be administered and put out. I talked with Mr. Moore. I talked with Ms. Howard and Mr. Lanier today also about it. But then depending on what comes back from admin and policy, if we need to look at it in finance, we'll certainly do that. Is there any questions or comments? Any other business to be entertained or considered by the Finance Committee?
I do think at some point with the contingency amount that's left, we may be having a discussion on animal shelter. I've got a meeting later this week.
We're prepared to do that.
So I've got a meeting later this week with Judge Robertson and Linda and representatives from the animal shelter to go through their list to see exactly what they're recommending, both short-term and long-term. And then at some point, we'll be coming back to you when we get that.
But that list, we haven't been presented by them a firm actionable proposal, right?
Not to my knowledge, no. But tomorrow, I think, is the meeting. Once I get that, I'll forward it on to the council and then we can work.
Okay. Any other items or comments? Not, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.